After I left the forces, end of 2013, it was I'd missed the thing I missed about the army most was the banter between the lads, my mates, stuff like that. And I come here, and when I started working here, it was the banter was still there because obviously we're all veterans, and it's just great because we can still talk in the way that soldiers talk to each other, but none of the pressures of worrying about going on tour or anything like that. And also just helping out the lads because they have the problems and stuff like that, and I get that, and I just what I like doing, just talking to him and being like an ear of reason or something like that. Yeah, that's about it, really.
Be there in the morning, feel all through the night.
And Daniel Whisk.
Hi, I'm Rob and I'm a military veteran of Digging Northwest. I first heard about digging when just over 18 months ago I had a TIA, or more commonly known as a mini stroke, and then that was part of suffering with PTSD, and I was recommended to come down. I stayed in the house without virtually going out for 3 months after the diagnosis of PTSD, and it was eventually plucked up the courage to ring Donna up and come down to the garden. I didn't think that there'd be much to help down here with me being at a gardening therapy. How wrong was I? It's been absolutely fantastic. We come down, there's always someone to talk to. It's not a sad, depressive mood. It's a happy, banter type mood. We're not just doing gardening, we do woodwork. We're making planters for war memorials around Lancashire, and we do other things associated with sports, as in fishing, and anything along the lines that we want to do. Part of the next phase is we're looking, and you might not be able to see it on the video, but the building in the background is going to be turned into artisan bakery and cafes, a training establishment for veterans to come along and do some training in baking skills, and then we can use that as a stepping stone to helping guys and girls get back out into the world of employment, and along with the garden, more arts and crafts and other lessons will be taking place. If you are a veteran and you're watching this, I would highly recommend you come along. Even if you're not being diagnosed with any illnesses, still come along and get involved. It's absolutely fantastic. And for any big companies out there, we need lots and lots of funding, please. Thank you.
They shall not grow old as we are that left grow old. They shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Digging is most importantly a team. We're a team of people who have served in the armed forces, or indeed may still be serving. The team come together to support each other. Many of them have mental injuries, many just miss the banter. So we come together in the sanctuary of the garden and just enjoy each other's company and support each other. We were born of a very simple idea. Folk who genuinely understand each other can support each other in a way that nobody else can. Regardless of any injury that our team member may have, be that physical or mental, they all bring 3 key things. Those being a set of skills or the ability to efficiently learn new ones, a work ethic that is second to none, and a desire to serve not only each other but also their local community. These 3 things are at the heart of everything that we do.
I'm Clive and I'm part of the digging team. Digging for me means I've been able to come here and just relax and be myself. Be Clive again, and not just a guy who's got issues. When I first heard about digging, I thought, well, it wasn't for me. It's it's going to do with gardening, and I'm no gardener, but it's not gardening. It's more than that. It's a comradeship. It's that bit that you lost when you when you first joined that army, when you first went through the door. You're looking for that comradeship, and that comradeship is here. You're with your peers. You're with the guys that know how you feel, know what it means to be part of a larger group again. You can come here, get involved in the fishing and the bowling, or the stonemasonry, or even the carpentry workshops that we have going on here. We have photography workshops. We have other day trips out to places that, you know, that'll fill your time during the day. Basically help you find the person who you were, and who more importantly, who you are.
I am Alan McLennan. I'm a volunteer for the Armed Forces Group Preston. Our links with Diggin will go back almost from the day that Diggin opened its gates. We worked very closely before, but now we've been able to move to the adjacent premises, and it's good to be right next to them. The great advantage of being here is that a lot of veterans, particularly those with PTSD or similar mental problems, cannot stand city centre places. They don't like bustle, they don't like noise, they can't put up with shop windows, whatever. And to be able to sit here and look at a peaceful, tranquil, green area is such a help, and I hope we can go on doing it for many years to come.
There are a couple of memories that come to mind that really remind me that what we do works. The first is sitting in a row of chairs, looking down that row and seeing on each chair a member of the dig-in team, all with their dig-in uniform on, with their military medals pinned to them. We were at a local primary school where the team had worked alongside the staff and pupils to recreate a Great War trench and memorial garden. They were the guests of honour at the official opening of the garden, and as I sat there looking down this line, I could see on each of their faces just what it meant to them and how much it had taken for them to be there in that room. Pride doesn't even begin to explain how I felt.
I first heard of Dig-In through my therapist. She referred me to it only two or 3 weeks ago now. Before that, I suffered with PTSD very badly. I went to see my therapist. She referred me here, and before coming here, I hadn't actually smiled or laughed for must have been 3 or 4 months. I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy in my life in general. But in the 2 or 3 weeks of actually being here, I can feel myself actually be happy for the first time in God knows how long. The people here are so helpful, they're so nice. Donna herself made me feel so welcome. She's just one in a million. She's an inspiration. The other people here, obviously ex-forces, with the same. You feel part of a team again. You have a laugh. You're not put on the spot, and you don't feel put on the spot by anyone. Kind, conscientious, professional, but fun as well.
Another memory that really sticks in my mind is visiting the Arboretum down in Lichfield. We went as a team, and it really struck me just how many of my team knew names on the wall of remembrance. And again, Their faces rather than their words humbled me. We are so blessed at Dig In to have an atmosphere of laughter, banter and understanding. Every now and then I catch a glimpse of the lives of our team members before they ever came here. In the last 12 months, we've been able to employ 3 of our veterans, and they, along with the rest of the team, make the decisions on what we do, which projects we take on, and indeed our uniform design. We do have some modest plans for expansion within the walls of the garden, developing the training side of our service for all those that are ready. We are not a large organisation, we're very small. We have no grand ideas of conquering the world. However, we do know that we have made a significant difference to a small number of people, and that number is growing.
Dig In for me means more than what I can put really in words. To me it means I've got my life back together. I can move forward now in a bit more confident way. We can show people that we're more capable than we give ourselves credit for. You know, we're great at dismissing ourselves, but we're not great at giving ourselves a pat on the back and that appreciation of what we can do. I think the fact that a lot of guys out there struggle with their own identity after leaving the services, and this is what Dig In does. Dig In brings out that whole new identity. Well, that identity you had in the army, it's not a new one, but it's one that you can go forward with, one that it helps you become a more rounded person. Here there's more laughing and joking here than there is any time I've ever worked anywhere or attended anywhere. It's the fact that you're back with your old comrades, you're back with the guys in the NAFI, or you're back with, you know, a guy when you're on exercise or you're out on operations. You're able to get that kindred spirit together again. You know, that spirit that you lost, that you're still longing for in your life. You don't have to remember, it's not all about the bad times, it's about the good times. Remember the good times and they will surely follow.
So if you're a veteran, or if you're still serving in our armed forces, or indeed if you're the family member, the loved one of somebody that you think we might be the right place for, please do get in touch. It's a free service, there's no charge, there's no time limit on how long you spend with us, and you never know, you might find you like it. So please do just get in touch and we'll welcome you with a brew.